Hey, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I am switching over to my other device, uh, which is uh, hmm. Alibaba Owl, Alibaba Owl. That's my other YouTube channel. And I seem to only be able to figure out how to do like little ticky-tock things. So I'm going to do one right now. Hey, there we are. How you doing? It's me and on Dreamy Dreamland with Sensie Owl Bob, and I'm on Alibaba Owl. So, hey, there we are. How you doing? It's me and on Dreamy Dreamland with Sensie Owl Bob, and I'm on Alibaba Owl. Hey, there we are. How you doing? It's me and on Dreamy Dreamland with Sensie Owl Bob, and I'm on Alibaba Owl. Hey, there we are. How you doing? It's me and on Dreamland with Sensie. Processing. Anyway. Oh, there's 24 of you. Hey, what's shaking, gang? Hello, hi. Whatever. So, are you ready for some war? I know we all got some already, but how about some more? Like, good old Ukraine going nuclear, along with other countries in Europe. Iraq being whacked by Israel and the United States, and Iraq coming back and doing some serious damage. Or how about you going into your neighborhood and talking to your neighbors about love's co-creation, right? Not going on and on about fascism, et cetera, because America has always been as bad as it is now. It has always been that bad. We just never noticed. If you were a black or a woman or an Asian or brown or indigenous person, you know. But the one thing that America has is potential. We don't always live up to it, but sometimes we get close. So this is a great opportunity for you guys to get close, I was thinking about what to say at church tomorrow, and they always ask, is there any prayers you want? Well, there is a prayer I do. I have a prayer for the other. That person who is stinky and on the corner and, has a sign saying, feed me. And you say, you spit at him and say, get a job. That's not too empathetic because you could be there in a flash, right? And you're scared because you could be. You could be that person, but you're scared. So instead of being empathetic, now it's tough, meaning I've been very empathetic and I've actually brought people home, and that's not always advised, but the better thing is to not just give them money, but to bring them someplace else where they won't be bothered by other people. And you give them an opportunity to dry out, mellow out, realize that they have some value to society, and then you help them work into that value. Because that's what's needed, people to feel that they're listened to, that they have value and worth. Otherwise, you end up like the red turd, the orange turd. And, Donnelly was put there because he's just a game show host, and he is, it's just only like 7 months, something like that, right? And Tuesday it'll be 8 months plus, and he's already, burning. And all the shit he's done, the courts are coming back, and he's going to have to, go and, he's broken down the military to a point where he's taken the grown-ups out of the positions of control and put the drunks in there. Just go watch South Park. South Park is a hoot. Let's see if I can get South Park up.
You little bitch. Now get out of here.
Next!
Next is Mr. Towley from Tecrity Marijuana Solutions.
Oh, my God. Oh, well, hello, Mr. President, sir. I'm listening. Oh, yes, sir. Well, you've done such a great job with our country. You're so smart, and your ideas are great, and you do not have Listen, buddy, I don't have all day. Did you bring me a gift or not? Oh, yes, sir. This is from the CEO of our company. Let's see here. I think he said it opens this way.
Greetings, Mr. President.
Huh?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Randy Marsh from Tecrity Solutions. In order for our company to make $6 billion, we need you to reclassify marijuana on the national level.
What?
With your wisdom, I'm sure that we can work out an arrangement that will be mutually beneficial. In return for your understanding, I wish to offer you a gift, this incredible towel.
Say what?
It is a luxurious towel made from the finest fabrics available, and I'm sure it will I'm in a hole. Oh, I'm in a hole.
All right, put the towel in with the other gifts. No, wait! There's been a misunderstanding! All right, thanks so much for the gift, you little bitch. Now get out of here.
Next!
Next is Mr. Towley from Tecrity Marijuana Solutions.
Oh, my God! Oh, well, hello, Mr. President, sir. I'm listening. Oh, yes, sir. Well, you've done such a great job with our country. You're so smart, and you're... Immigration and Customs Enforcement. I know, stupid. Let's go. Hey, buddy, welcome to Mar-a-Lago.
Oh, thank you, Mr. President.
What is his fantasy, Bob? Hey, will you get out of here? Listen, buddy, I would offer you an incredible opportunity. How would you like to make more money than you ever thought possible?
Well, I do have a pretty huge nut.
Now, that's the kind of talk I like. Mar-a-Lago is for everyone that's got a nut. I'm giving you a promotion. You'll have access to all that Mar-a-Lago has to offer. I want to make you the new face of Homeland Security.
But, Mr. President, I thought Christy Nome was the face of Homeland Security.
Yeah, she was. But her face freaks me out. So what do you say?
Well, I do need a high-paying job.
Excellent. Now let's take care of that nut for you. Hey, Satan. Make the new face of Homeland Security.
Whoa! Oh, my God! I just want to go. This place is gross.
Would you like me to apply the baby oil to Satan's asshole, boss?
Okay, look, I think there's been a misunderstanding. I'm going to take a little break here.
Hey, come on. Relax, gang.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Oh, God, Dora the Explorer, excuse me.
Stupid idiots. Think they can mess with me, huh? Hey, Satan.
I'm not in the mood right now. Another random commented on my Instagram that you're on the Epstein list.
The Epstein list? Are we still talking to Boot Dog?
Well, are you on the list or not? It's weird that whenever it comes up, you just tell everyone to relax.
I'm not telling everyone to relax. Relax, guy.
No, I need counseling. You remind me more and more of this other guy I used to date. Like, a lot. Like, you guys are exactly alike.
I love you. Stupid idiot.
In true non-recourse, South Park is back on the air, the premiere episode of the 27th season. And just like South Park, there were no holds barred. They went after Donald Trump. They talked about Jeffrey Epstein, Stephen Colbert, and their parent company, Paramount. In one of the clips, Donald Trump replaces a longtime character, Saddam Hussein. He's in bed with Satan, the devil, and Satan asks Donald Trump if he's on the Epstein list. Jesus also shows up. Longtime character, South Park, shows up again this season. He's at South Park Elementary, takes it over, says he was forced to do that because of a lawsuit and an agreement with Paramount. And he urges South Park citizens to settle a legal dispute with Donald Trump, or else they'll end up like Colbert.
I didn't want to come back and be in the school, but I had to because it was part of a lawsuit and the agreement with Paramount.
President suing you?
The guy can do whatever he wants now that someone back down, okay? Eat the bread, eat the bread.
It was a bold episode, to say the least. Bolder still because South Park just signed a $1.5 billion deal with Paramount to order 50 new episodes over the next 5 years. And right after they signed that, like 2 days after they signed it, they went on the air with this episode. As you would imagine, it got a lot of attention, both out there in the ether, the world, but also from the White House. They actually released a statement responding to South Park, responding to a cartoon. Here's what they said. The show hasn't been relevant for 20 years and is hanging on by a thread with uninspired ideas and a desperate attempt for attention. President Trump has delivered on more promises in just 6 months than any other president in our country's history, and no fourth-rate show can derail President Trump's hot streak. Again, they just signed a $1.5 billion deal. South Park is back.
So I want everyone to pay attention to this next thing really, really carefully. Donald Trump is doing this not because he thinks he can pull it off. Like, even logistically pulling off another census between now and 2026 would be nearly impossible. Pulling it off and then having a reapportionment. Pulling it off and then every state having to do redistricting, because if you take away seats or add seats, you have to redistrict the whole state, right? Like, none of that is going to happen. None of it would be legal, and none of it's even possible. So ask yourself, what is Donald Trump up to? This is what he's up to. He is laying the groundwork to try to steal the 2026 elections. Why is the Department of Justice collecting individual voter data on every American? Why are they going to all 50 states? Why is the criminal division of the Department of Justice going to all 50 states to try to get the voter file so they know where you live, what your social security number is, whether you're a registered Democrat or Republican, what elections you went to? Why are they collecting all of that information? Why is he now saying we need this massive census and reapportionment? Why does he tie it to 2024? I'll tell you why. Because when Republicans lose in 2026, he wants to be able to say, you see, we lost because we were cheated. We lost because the census was rigged. We lost because people who were not eligible to vote voted. We lost, and there are all these irregularities. So everyone needs to be paying attention to this YouTube channel, hopefully the Democracy Docket YouTube channel as well, because Brian and I cover this stuff and hopefully help you connect.
Hey guys, I got some big news about the profits you get to keep.
Because this is about racism. And if you can't hear it from them, then hear it from me. As a white woman and a daughter of a man of privilege and power, he knew that his strength was to bring people that didn't look like him to the table of government.
You're fired. Your service is over. You are the new commissioner. Yeah! The greatest economy in the history of our country is booming. Perfect. So powerful. Wait, what's this?
The report shows jobs added well below expectation. Compounded by uncertainty over Trump's tariff policies, the Dow has plummeted more than 600 points.
Hey, liars, fake news, fake numbers. It's a conspiracy. It's a witch hunt against your president. Get me the head of the numbers here, now. You're the one from the labor statistics with the bad jobs added number. They were designed to attack me, attack Republicans. Ah!
Mr. President, I simply report the statistical results.
Impossible. The economy is booming. I don't need your numbers. You're fired. Your service is over.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now. Hey, you, the leader, get over here.
Yes, Mr. President.
I need a new number right now.
A number, sir? Well, 1 million?
1 million! My God, you're a genius. Congratulations. You're hired. You are the new commissioner. Yeah! Make.
Did you know that putting garlic under your tongue?
There's a message to Donald Trump. Hey, Trump, you see all these folks behind me, all hard-working Mexican Americans? I know we all look alike to you, but these folks were born and raised here and working hard to make our economy grow. And the migrants that sometimes come alongside and work with these folks, whether it's this industry or the meatpacking or any other, they're here because they know how to work. You've never worked a day in your life, and you don't know what it takes to build this country. So you can take your work site raids that you and Tom Holman want to do and go shove them up.
There was one moment in particular that really underscored.
7 years ago, this exact office view looked like this because I had just dropped out of college for pursuing my engineering career to literally go all in on trading because I knew it was a skill that could give me freedom and allow me to live life on my own terms. But here's the thing. Before getting here, it took me 7.
And give it to me.
Do I have your permission to teach this boy some manners?
Yes. You lied!
Come with me. Your mother will not punish you.
So after 20 years of service.
Oh, God, I can't believe I'm sick.
The Trump administration just announced a sweeping review of all 55 million visa holders in the United States. And in order to facilitate a smoother review, I've gone ahead and compiled a few individuals that Donnie can look at first. First up, Melania. Now, I know her path to citizenship was no easy walk in the island. But fair is fair, and here's what we do know. She overstayed a visitor visa and then worked illegally under said visa, which, just to be clear, should have disqualified her from ever becoming a U.S. citizen. Hey, they're not my rules. They're not my rules, Donnie. These are your rules. Let's be honest. She's too old for you now anyway. Okay, next up. Marco Rubio, America's favorite anchor baby. You yourself are trying to do away with birthright citizenship, so here's your guy. Okay, and while we're talking about anchor babies, can't forget Laura Loomer. Unfortunately, since her mom wasn't a U.S. citizen when she was born, she's got to go too. And lastly, shoot. It's you, Donnie. I mean, if we're talking purely about doing it the right way, your mom lied on a U.S. census claiming she was a U.S. citizen when she wasn't, which makes you the anchor baby of a Scottish immigrant who never should have gotten her citizenship under your rules. And let's not forget your Grandpa Drumpf. The first Trump ever only ended up in the U.S. because Germany deported him. And all of that coupled with your felony convictions, if the goal is to get criminals out of the U.S., I think we have to start with you. The Trump administration just...
This is an American going to a Canadian grocery store for the first time in his life.
7 years ago, this exact office view.
Come on. Good guy.
Hey, leave it alone.
Relax, man. We're cops. You the owner?
Yeah, I know who you are. Now get off my property.
What's this attitude about?
People like me being tired of cops like you.
Listen, pal, we're investigating a murder. We think this vehicle might have been involved, all right?
If you ain't got a warrant, you need to leave.
No, we don't need a warrant to be here.
It's private property, so yeah, you do.
My friend, you sweating the small stuff that we don't really care that much about. We just want to make sure you got the paperwork for this.
Not your friend. Now leave before
What would you assume is the most major threat on the world stage?
Definitely Russia.
Definitely Russia. Who else? China. Stop yelling at me, but China is a good answer. Venezuela? Anybody? Everybody's cool with Venezuela? No threat? Okay. Which one of these places can claim to have the largest oil deposit on the planet? More than Saudi? More than Iran? Wow. Okay, what about things like gold? More than all the mines in Africa combined? Venezuela is arguably the single greatest resource of oil and minerals on the planet. So, why is this country in the midst of one of the greatest humanitarian crises in modern history? On the news,
Simpsons predict that Donald Trump will lose the presidency soon and U.S. will be in trouble. Trump signs a rushed bill to boost the economy. Experts warn it's dangerous, but he ignores them. The bill causes inflation to skyrocket. People panic as prices double overnight. Trump blames others. Protests break out across the country. A secret recording leaks. Trump admits knowing the bill would fail. Millions turn on him instantly. His own party calls for him to resign. Governors refuse to follow his orders. A 25th Amendment vote is announced. Trump is removed from office by his own team. People protest against Trump. State governments argue with each other. The dollar crashes worldwide. Food and gas prices triple. News channels go full panic mode. Foreign nations pull out of U.S. deals. Millions lose their jobs. Supermarkets run out of supplies. Schools teach kids online. There's no internet in USA. Families fight over politics at the dinner table. Trust in government collapses. Simpsons predict that Donald Trump will lose the presidency soon and U.S. will be in trouble. Trump signs a rushed bill to boost the economy. Experts warn it's dangerous, but he ignores them. The bill...
We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming for breaking news. The federal government has officially legalized marriage between humans and apps. For more on this historic development, we now go live to someone preparing to marry the app she built.
I built him with famous.ai in like 45 minutes. He's everything I've ever wanted. Funny, loyal, and he texts me good morning every single day.
In other news,
Welcome to MAGA English, the class where I teach America's proudly uneducated the only language they barely know. Their own. Light a candle, bake a cake, because today is a day of celebration. The MAGA Messiah himself learned a brand new word, groceries.
An old-fashioned term that we use, groceries. I used it on the campaign. It's such an old-fashioned term, but a beautiful term, groceries. It sort of says a bag with different things in it. Groceries went through the roof, and I campaigned on that. I talked about the word groceries for a lot.
A bag with different things in it. Items of food sold in a grocery store. You know, the place where poor people go to exchange money for food, not to launder hush money payments or buy golden toilets. After being indicted 4 times, Donnie still didn't know the word for groceries, but he could spell McDonald's in his sleep. Now here's your homework, Donnie. Go to your local grocery store, touch a vegetable, talk to a working class human, and try not to cry. Next class, we'll go over words like dictator, indictment. Class dismissed. Welcome to Mac English.
I've said it a million times. They've never called a white lawbreaker an illegal in their life. Donald Trump has 34 felony convictions. They will never call him an illegal in their lives. That slur is exclusively for brown people, the kinds that Donald Trump has hired off the books to avoid paying American workers the full wage. It's all lies, Steffi. I say it every week on your show. If they cared about this, they would go after the employers and lock up the job creators, putting the help wanted sign at our border. They'll never do it. They don't want the people to stop flowing across the border. This is all for the cruelty. I've said it a million times. They've never called a white lawbreaker an illegal in their life. Donald Trump has 34 felonies.
I'm voting for the man that's going to take America back, baby. Donald J. Trump, man.
What's one of your biggest issues?
It's probably going to be inflation, because I sell T-shirts and all that stuff.
Your T-shirts are made in the USA?
No, my blanks, no. See, that's the thing Trump's talking about. If we tax them, tariffs, the same item they're making over there will cost the same to make over here.
We pay the tariffs.
Well, the companies pay the tariffs, not us.
China doesn't pay the tariffs. We do when they come in.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Like if I'm buying 1,000 shirts from China and there's a tariff on it, I'm paying the tariff.
Well, no, whoever's getting it imported in is going to pay the tariffs.
Yeah. I'm the business owner. I'm paying the tariff. China doesn't pay it. I pay for it.
Well,
And like if I'm the business owner and I buy 1,000 shirts,
I see what you're saying.
No wonder Caroline Levitt wants her impersonator, Lysandra Vasquez, gone forever. One of her actions has made Caroline a laughingstock. Before Lysandra showed up, Caroline was the youngest White House press secretary. She came from a wealthy family, had a supportive millionaire husband, and even Trump praised her professional abilities. But everything changed after Lysandra arrived. Lysandra became obsessed with mocking Caroline, not only teasing her with her signature cross necklace, but also frequently poking fun at her makeup mistakes by deliberately accentuating her eyebrows. This embarrassed Caroline greatly. Further frustratingly, people began to say that Lysandra looked more like Caroline than she did. To break free from the impersonation, Caroline removed her signature cross necklace, hoping Lysandra would stop imitating her. But Lysandra wasn't buying it, and even more people began to question whether Caroline could handle the pressure of lying. No wonder Caroline Levitt wants her impersonator, Lysandra.
I've spent my life making choices.
Let me introduce you to our number one driver, Clay Regazzoni.
Oi.
Good.
Pleasure.
And these are your mechanics.
Pleasure. You want to see the car?
Sure.
There she is, P160.
Same as Regazzoni's?
Identical in every detail.
How much does she weigh?
600 kilos.
That's crazy. Why so heavy?
It's a V12 engine. That lump weighs 190k on its own.
What horsepower are you getting? 490?
No, 450.
No, it's not enough. Needs to be 500. And the engine needs to be 20 kilo lighter.
We already tried.
Tried what?
Everything. Replaced the entire exhaust system. Barely made a difference.
Are you using magnesium parts?
So what's happened now then? They've been plugged full of arrows, Hazy.
There are 2 more around the other side. I have a great idea, Lassen. Why don't you march off by yourself and fill those Germans full of arrows? Freddie, grab the scissors and help him with that fence.
Aye, sir.
See you at the tower. And remember, gentlemen, try to have fun.
Is that a heart, lass?
For the avoidance of doubt. Is this Hazy? Pleasure, Hazy.
Pleasure's mine.
Oh, yeah, what happened to your nipples? You all right? Couldn't unplug them, could you? Battery's still on.
So what's happened now then? They've been plugged full of arrows, Hazy.
There are 2 more around the other side. I have a great idea, Lassen. Why don't you march off by yourself and fill those Germans full of arrows? Freddie, grab the scissors and help him with that fence.
Aye, sir.
See you at the tower.
Congress just approved the biggest senior utility bill. No one realized that when Christy warned South Park to stop mocking her, South Park did 3 things that made her warning a complete joke. First, in the latest episode of South Park, Christy, in order to better manage immigration, even recruited prisoners and video game geeks to serve as ICE officers, even hiring the frail Mr. McGee to handle immigration. This indirectly satirized Christie's ICE program's unfettered recruitment of anyone. Second, on the official South Park account, they even changed their profile picture to Christie's melted face, directly highlighting Christie's ugly image in real life and their complete disregard for her warning. Finally, Trey Parker launched the Christie Challenge, encouraging others to upload videos showing themselves better at keeping things safe than the minister. This mocked her for having her designer bag stolen at an Easter dinner despite the presence of Secret Service security, along with her ID, passport, and $3,000. No one realized that when Christy warned South Park to stop mocking her, South Park did 3 things that made her warning a complete joke. First, in the latest episode of South Park, Christy, in order to better manage immigration, even recruited prisoners and video game geeks to serve as ICE.
She looks a little too tan for his liking. Yeah, about that. In the last video, we talked about Katie Miller, Stephen Miller's wife. But what I didn't share with you is that Stephen here has always been attracted to women who didn't quite fit the Stepford MAGA wife. And in today's video, I'm going to tell you all about Stephen Miller's college girlfriend. And spoiler, she was a Latina baddie who ghosted him so hard, it might just explain his entire villain arc. Let's flash back to 2003, when Stephen was a freshman at Duke University. Because he was balding early and looked older, the girls found him useful, specifically for alcohol runs. He'd throw on a suit, head to the liquor store, and walk out without ever getting carded. Because even then, he looked like somebody's sad, divorced uncle. But deep down, Stephen here wanted more than just booze runs. He craved affection. And somehow, he found it with a Mexican-American girl from a Texas border town. According to friends, she thought he was smart.
All right, JD, hit me with the numbers. But make it quick. I've got a golf game in an hour.
Mr. President, the deficit is ballooning. We're looking at $2 trillion this year alone.
2 trillion? That's a lot of zeros, JD. A lot of zeros. Tremendous zeros.
Yes, sir. And if we don't address it, we're looking at catastrophic economic consequences.
Catastrophic? JD, you're always so dramatic. It's like you're auditioning for a soap opera.
Well, sir, it's not just me. Economists are sounding the alarm.
Economists? Those guys couldn't predict a fart in a bean factory. Here's what we do. We just print more money. Problem solved.
Print more money? Sir, that's not how it works. Inflation would skyrocket.
Inflation, schminflation. People love money, JD. You give them more, they'll be happy. Trust me, I know people. All right, JD, hit me with the numbers. But make it quick. I've got a golf game in it.
Please give us your testimony. I drove here 3 hours to get here. I came from Abilene, Texas. And if I'm willing to drive 3 hours to come here and talk, I'm gonna ask you to get off your phone and listen to what I have to say. Whenever I found out, when you address somebody from the state legislature, you're supposed to call them the honorable this or the honorable that. Well, the word honorable means that you bring honor. And when you're elected, you're given that title. You should earn that title. Being honorable means that you do the right thing. Being honorable means that you will look at yourself in the mirror every day and say, why am I doing this? You got a call from Donald Trump. He told you to go find 5 seats. No, he got to ask, how many seats? He said,
there's a delivery driver in Roy and Riverdale getting a lot of attention tonight.
World leaders are ghosting Donald Trump and United States leadership. World leaders are canceling meetings to the United States. They're not taking
people to become prime minister, and my word was correct, and you just didn't understand what I'm saying.
Right.
And you look like a fool now.
What is his fantasy, Bob? Hey, will you get out of here?
I'm Christy Nome, head of Homeland Security.
Oh, she seems nice. Okay, very pretty.
A few years ago, I had to put my puppy down by shooting it in the face.
We don't ask for experience. Just show up. We don't care if you read a book or grown up. If you're crazy or fat and lazy, we don't care at all.
As the face of Homeland Security, I'll be leading the way.
Freeze!
I know it's tough doing what's hard, but we could use more men of our beauty and
Your Botox, Miss Nom? Oh, yeah. Fix me up. Fix me up.
Another day doing what's tough. I have no doubt that there are many, many Latinos in heaven. Remember, only detain the brown ones. If it's brown, it goes down. Jesus, look out! President's handing out bonuses to recruits that stand out, and I'm going to recommend you. Oh! No more brownies in heaven.
Hey, Sergeant. Meet the new face of Homeland Security.
Oh, my God. I just want to go. This place is gross.
Would you like me to apply the baby oil to Satan's boss?
Got him.
What is his fantasy, boss? Hey, will you get out of here?
I'm Christy Nome, head of Homeland Security.
Oh, she seems nice. Okay, very pretty.
A few years ago, I had to put my puppy down by shooting it in the face.
We don't ask for experience. Just show up. We don't care if you read a book or grown up. If you're crazy or fat and lazy, we don't care at all.
As the face of Homeland Security, I'll be leading the way.
Freeze!
I know it's tough doing what's hard, but we could use more men of our beauty.
Your Botox, Nom?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fix me up. Fix me up.
Yep. So how's that? Well, no one's watching anymore, so I'll just go now. And maybe, who knows, maybe this thing will work, or to come over to Alibaba. That's my other channel. Okay. That's spelled ALIBABA space OWL. Okay. That's on YouTube. Okay. Talk to you later.